Hello students, welcome to this course of open field tomato farming. My name is Patrick Obasanjo Mirera. I'm an experienced field agronomist and soil scientist. I have vast experience in soil testing and fertilizer recommendations to different crops. I also have experience in training farmers on good agricultural practices, how best they should apply the pesticides, the agrochemicals, while maintaining the safety of the consumer and the surrounding environment. I've worked with farmers in demonstration plots, farmer field schools, and also involved in bringing out the response and assessment of various crops in the field, their performance in different agricultural zones. So feel free, because the issues we are going to talk about here in the open field tomato farming are the ones that I've gathered from the experience, daily experience of working with farmers in the field and in their farms. Tomatoes is a crop that is widely grown in Kenya and also worldwide is largely grown as a value crop vegetable because it works as a super food in that it is rich in vitamins and other nutrients that are helpful to the body of human beings when they consume them. For small-scale farmers, they grow the tomatoes for domestic markets and also to fetch income out of the enterprise of farming as an agribusiness. Tomatoes is ranked as the third most widely grown crop after kales and cabbage, simply because of its use in dairy consumption, and sometimes it's an easy crop to grow. You know, in our daily foods, obviously we are using tomatoes in form of salads for cooking foods daily, and it is nutritional value that is very important to the body. For example, it has been shown that if you consume reasonable amounts of tomatoes in a diet, it has that component of reducing the levels of attack by some diseases like cancer, which is a threat these days. In this course of tomato farming, we are going to cover these following topics. From the introduction part of why grow tomatoes, we'll come to selecting the required variety for your field or for your ecological zones, because there are those varieties or cultivars that do well in the open field compared to indoors. And then we will move on to the requirements, the soil requirements. That is, of course, you'll be involved in trying to do the soil test for nutrients analysis so that you know what kind of inputs you will use in your farm. And then also we'll move on to land preparation, how you prepare your land for growing tomatoes. And then we'll cover the topic of nursery bed management, how you can make your small nursery in your farm, whereby after the seedlings are ready, you transplant them to the main seed bed. We will also cover the topic of transplanting, the process that you move the seedlings from the nursery bed or the seed trays to the farm. We talk about the spacing in the transplanting. Now this one we cover the required spacing because that's what will enable you to maximize the yields. We'll move on to crop management now in the field. That is crop protection, how to control pests and diseases, which are very common, especially the tuta absoluta, the bacterial wilt disease. That is a threat to most farmers who are starting as small-scale farmers. We'll also move to the topic of harvesting, as how could you be able to know that your tomatoes are ready to harvest? What are some of the characteristics you look at so that you know your tomato is ready for harvesting in the field. And then after harvesting, of course, you need to handle the tomatoes well before they reach the market. And then the aspect of processing all value addition for those tomatoes that you don't sell directly to the market for consumption. I hope you'll be able to get the basic concepts that will enable you start your farm of tomato farming through these basic steps and the guidance throughout our course.